happened to you?
Today's a scorcher.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm. Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother! Get up or I'll come get you up, you slugabed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again, haven't you? You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue. A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
So I'm learning to sword fight, and what of it? What harm does it do? At least I'll be able to defend myself.
God above, Hal. You know how your father will react when he finds out.
How? What's he gonna do? I'm doing nothing wrong, I just wanted to try it.
On your own head be it then. I can't stop you, and you can deal with your father on your own. Don't come looking to me for help.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was, and you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
I could do with a bite to eat.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Sorry, Father. I was taking a stroll and lost track of time. Somehow I had a feeling I was seeing everything for the first time.
Hal, my boy, when are you going to get some sense? Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzik, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh, that drunkard. That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure, I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now, work won't wait.
The king won't get his silver.
Greetings, Henry. Good day to you. What do you need? God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Aye.
Are we agreed?
Less.
I'll go for that.
Cucumbers.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer, and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
I must have misheard you. It sounded like you just told me to clear off. But you wouldn't be stupid enough to think you can steal, not pay your debts, and then try to scare me, would you?
You son of a whore. How dare you speak to me like that? Didn't your thieving father teach you any manners? No? Well, I'll teach you then. Farewell. Take that! Well... You're going to cry now? You had it coming, you pup. And your old man can fuck off too. What's going on there?
A locked chest. I'll need a lockpick to get into that. Fritz might have one.
Ma? Ma! I'm hurt. Won't stop bleeding.
Oh, now, stop squealing like a baby and show me that. There you are, good as new. You ought to learn to do that yourself.
Thanks, Ma.
Henry! I'm glad you came.
Welcome, Henry. Goodbye.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
What do you say to this?
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
Very well. I agree.
Hey, Pip, do you want to learn something? Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
It was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when her son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes?
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual. So, can we get started?
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me. You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides. Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself. Good. Nice. Fine. Not bad. Now you're getting it. point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times. All right. Nice. Not bad. Again. Good, good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another. Not bad. Again. Good. Nice. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes smart. You have to work and work. And the main thing is use what you learn to create. There's nothing better than experience when you do.
God be with you, Henry. Good day to you. What do you need? Goodbye.
Can we do something about the price?
Naturally.
Since it's you.
That's still too much.
Ah, you're flaying me here.
That's better. Drop it a bit more and we'll call it a deal.
That's a sum I can live with.
Greetings.
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
Good luck. Your fame precedes you, but you won't get the better of me.
Laces, come people, come! Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need? Come on up and see. Lace, linen,
That's it.
silk. Come right up and take some home. Mixed goods, handy implements, machines of every kind. Come on up and buy. Goods, handy
That's all.
every kind. Come on up and buy. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
May the Lord watch over you, Henry.
Kettles for water, baskets for goods, and torches for
No point in pushing it.
I have it all.
Come get 'em.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Everything for the house, garden and fields. Knives, axes.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Right here. Rags, fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here. Mixed goods, handy implements, machines of
No luck
every
tonight.
kind. Come on up and buy. Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Asparagus to taste and
Rakes, spades, forks, and axes. All you need to tame Mother Nature.
Your turn.
vegetables, fruit, apples, cucumbers, onions. Come get 'em.
Rooms for your house, rakes and hoes for your field. What else do you need?
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Ah, it's not so bad after all.
That's it.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a hoe. Need straw for the winter? Linen fabric, dyed and plain. Something for everyone.
This'll be the one.
Rakes and hoes for your field. What else? Everything
Damn.
for the house. Dark fabric, red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come. Get the best right here. Every rag, fabric,
Ah,
brocade,
come on.
satin.
It's time I had a throw.
Get the best right here.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay burnt all winter. Buy 'em before someone else does.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything.
I shouldn't have pushed it.
Day, night, fabric, red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Cucumbers, raw sweet cucumbers, asparagus and fruit.
That's it.
Linen
It's really going my way today.
Come on up and take a look. I've got everything you need, day or night, home or at work. For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your
Cucumbers, smoky cucumbers, asparagus and fruit.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
kettles for water, fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
That's it.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your every day. Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Oh, no.
For the kitchen or the field, my fine wares will brighten your fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
Fucked. Again.
Ну, це трохи не полуниця, але... Кісточки промивати чехам виїхали. Вітаю, пан Гослінг.
Insulting our king. What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to. He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tatars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitor.
Now even the Pope
God be with you,
is
Henry.
opposed to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
What's
going on here? Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
No, it's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles...
Мені не сильно подобається, як чеська озвучка зведена з лицевими анімаціями.
Commander-in-chief, he stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Дивно, що вони чеською додавали буквально через років 2-3 після виходу самої гри.
And don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do? I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
You're too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
You think we should redecorate for him? Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some turds will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
All right, I'll do it. Give me a hand with something.
What do you need?
Kruna shows
Fucked.
me to father and doesn't want to pay. I tried talking to him, but he wouldn't listen. I need more than words to get coin out of him, and I can't handle it on my own.
No problem. We'll back you up.
just as soon as we're done plastering Deutsch's house.
I'll be happy to sort out that drunken oaf.
Alright, let's go while Deutsch is still sitting safely in the tavern.
Дайте пожерти.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
Aye, it is. Henry, you gotta lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
What do you want, lad?
I just went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Listen, there's this locked chest I need to get into.
Really? And only straight not good enough for you anymore?
It's just that someone has something that doesn't belong to him, and I want to take it back.
If you say so.
How are you, Henry?
It's not skin off my nose anyway. I've got some lockpicks you can have. But if you get caught, you didn't get them from me.
Never heard of you. Thanks, Fritz.
Звичайне літо в селі.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund!
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Come and get it.
What's the matter? Shit!
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Henry, I'm glad you came.
God save you.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
I need a hand with Kunesh.
Sure, mate. You helped us, so we'll help you.
Let's get to it then.
Huh? Kunesh, get out here, you old goat. I've something to show you.
What the fuck are you here for? You want me to take a whip to you or call a catch pole? Just try it, you old drunk. Back. Enough! I give up. Take what you want. It's not much, but it's all I have. You understand? Hey.
Хлопці навіть нічим не пригодились.
G'day,
God
Henry.
save Henry. God save, what can I do for you? Take care.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure, why not?
Since it's you.
That's still too much. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Greetings. Bye.
I'll be with you.
I'm with you, Henry.
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and grip. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Hey, Henry's come to see us. A torch will help.
God be with you, Henry.
You'll need a rake.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of course. Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to this evening.
You too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Lanyard?
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Greetings, Henry.
Це подгончик. Опа. Мужику мало.
God be with you, Henry.
Right up and take some home. What else do you need?
How are you?
I'm feeling lucky today. How about you? Dice?
На всі гроші, чувачок.
Red buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
No matter. It wouldn't have helped much anyway.
Come on up and take a look.
That's it.
Це не чесно.
This'll be the one.
Давай. Бля.
We'll see.
Та все, ти програв, давай. Хватить. Та йоп. У мене якась фігня.
Lace, linen, and silk. Come right up and take some home.
Та ну ні. Та все, хватить, ну не надо.
I don't believe it.
Це воно. Я ж тобі казав, що не надо. О. Нормально. Піде.
We'll see. Now I'm for the chop.
Окей. Потихеньку, не спішим. Все буде хорошо.
That'll do me.
How are you, Henry?
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Ти підожди, да я покидаю.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Ну, а я ще хочу
If
кинути.
I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's
Ну,
good.
це последнє буде. Нормально. А ти казав, бачиш? Ого. Та ну, серйозно? Та ну, це якийсь сей. Підожди, ні. Ні, куди встати? Я ще хочу, в мене ще є гроші. Ой. Я ще хочу.
I'd like to throw some dice. Fancy a game?
Блін, в мене більше немає. Блін, там в мене пиво шостиває.
St. George, guide my hand.
Ну, батя, я стараюсь. Перенесу баті гаряче пиво. Та все ж, грошей немає, пиво. Пиво холодне, вже можна йти вішатися. Та думаю, можна і не вертатися.
This'll be the one. Damn.
Та ну як він у мене перший раз грав? Ну такого бути не може.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Kettles for water.
Та ну, що ти робиш?
What the hell's with these damn dice?
Ну це ж твої кубики, чувачок. Треба так, по-акуратному. Ті, що я кажу йому. Капець. Ну чел, ну...
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't. Use your head, man. You'll lose everything. Hardly worth talking
Та
about.
йолки-палки. В тебе реально якісь диряві кубики.
That's it.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Cursed luck. This'll be the one.
Який шанс?
No point in pushing it.
Everything for the house, garden and field. Knives, axes, rakes, hoes. Get the best right here.
Та ну, та як? Та такого, ну, такого не може бути, ну, це неправда. Ну, бля.
Now you.
Капець.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Ну, мені якась свиня падає.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Dark at home? A torch will help. Your fields lie fallow. Here's a
Not afraid of anything, eh?
straw for the winter.
Та ну йопи. Ну, а йому, звісно, сам прям піти цей. Блядь, у мене вже грошей немає. І пиво, напевно, нагрілось, да? Глекелю. Він вже не холодний. Ладно, гроші це... Бабки це не важно. Важно це не бабки.
About time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Where have you been with that ale? It's as flat and warm as horse piss.
Та ну, блін, в мене вже грошей немає.
That's the price of stupidity.
Та блін. Ну, щас я тому мужику, конечно. Щас я йому... Щас він мені за все заплатить. Щас. Тільки треба піти... Трави насобирати.
Henry, I'm glad
Колись у мене в дійстві був такий стартап насобирати багато листочків з дерев і продати їх. Типа це гроші. Ну, надіюсь, всього хватить, щоб отигратися.
Good day to you.
Вітаю, пані. У мене є для вас. Є для вас різні важливі речі.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
Agree?
You won't convince me with that.
I knew we'd come to an arrangement.
Ну все, йди сюди. Доставай свої кості.
Fancy throwing a few dice?
Капець, він тепер мільйонер, цей чувак.
Why, oh, why did I ever do this? I lose my shirt again.
О, це воно, це воно.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Ну ладно, не перший раз хватить.
This'll be the one. No luck
Ха.
tonight.
Не повезло. Не твій день сьогодні, друг. І не мій теж. А. Давай буде. Привіт. Привіт. Слава Ісу.
We'll see.
Не хочу дивитися.
That's it.
Серйозно? Ну такого бути не може.
Your turn.
Чого він, а не я? Я може теж хочу виграти. У мене так уже грошей немає. Всі гроші йому віддав.
This'll be the one. We'll see. Cursed luck.
От так от. І нічого, да?
Ah, it's not so bad after all.
Кайф.
That's it.
Та ну, блін.
That's all.
Та ну куди? Ну. Мені якась звіння падає. Він остає, потім бац, на 1000 виходить вперед. Ну, красавчик. Це буде мало. Це буде мало.
Use your head, man. You'll lose
Та
everything.
помовчи. Ще надо.
Afraid of anything, eh?
Ну. Ладно.
This'll be the one.
Та хватить уже, ну. Не надо.
Damn.
Один, два, три, чотири, п'ять, шість. Ще раз тоді треба
That won't
кинути.
happen again. Surely?
Скільки мені треба 400? Один, коротше, отак. Ну, хватить. 200 ще надо. Ну, йому зараз бац, бум, бец, бец, і ти ще є. Час йому як насипе. Ну, я що кажу.
That's it.
Та хватить, не надо, ну, чувак. Успокойся. Ладно, зараз мені банкрут, нічого немає. Юху. Єс.
Why, oh, why didn't I quit while I was ahead?
Ні, не мені ще треба, в мене... Я тобі віддав воно, скільки гривень я ж віддав. Так що, давай ще.
I've got a bit of coin today. What better way to use it than a game of dice?
Я обов'язаний в тебе забрати всі гроші, ну... Давай.
May the best man win. You're off to a good start.
Хороший старт, правда. Правда. А йому, ну...
This'll be the one.
Дам. Да, хороша гра, да, реально класно, да. Я вірю, я повірив. В 3000 на ровному місці заработав. А я по 100, по 50 наколупаю собі. І нічого не наколупав. Хорошо граємо. Класно. Да. Я не можу. Другий раунд в чувака вже 2600. У мене 0. Ну ладно, у мене теж тепер 1000 є. Ну, да.
Your turn.
Да, моя черга, да. Я вірю. Ого, щось наче багато висипало. Насипало, скільки це. Коротше, ще раз можна кинути.
About time it went my way.
О, це в мене як у нього. Ладно, окей. Хорошо. Я забираю свої слова назад. У мене 48, але я йому більше отдав був. Ні, ну треба все треба забрати.
Your luck. Dice?
От так от.
Your fame precedes you.
Ну, зараз, звісно,
Get the better of it.
треба було йти. Іти по пиво бачи і не виїбуватися.
This'll be the one.
Здрасте.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Come right up and take some home.
Ладно, потихеньку поки що. Потихеньку, поки йому не випаде 3000 за раунд.
We'll see. No point in pushing it.
Щось тут багато випало.
This'll be the one.
Come right up and take some home.
That'll do me.
Окей, 1,5.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful and functional. Need straw for the winter? You'll need a rake.
Що там я не бачу? Ну, ладно. У нас, як кажеться, більше, ніж було в прошлий раз.
Fabric, brocade, satin. You'll find it all here.
We'll see.
I'm okay, and you?
That's it. Damn.
Ну, не повезло, буває. 200 це маловато.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Най буде.
It's really going my way today.
Блін, тепер йому не везе. А зараз як хуба, так 3 цих, 3 одинички там. Або так даже. Ну, або так, ну це так там. Зараз мені не випаде, потім не випаде ще раз, потім там ще раз. Ну, 1, 2, 3, 4, це ж нічого, да? Один.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Що, нічого не випало? Фух, 5. 5, 3, 4, 6, це ж теж нічого, да? Да. Ну, ладно. Що ж в нього?
This'll be the one.
О, та ну ні.
Your turn.
Хорошо. Дин. Дин, це 250 буде. Їй треба ще. Не щас, я ще зайнятий.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Це буде 800. Ух. Ні, треба... А, йому я вже бачу, да? Я вже бачу, йому, ну... Та, пішов ти нахер, друже. Ой, бля...
I'd like to throw some dice. Fancy a game?
Знову вернувся на точку, в якій були. Ну да, тепер мені зразу дає так. Ну це хіба. Блядь, ну. Казино.
This'll be the one. Now I'm for the chop.
Thread, long and strong.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Та я вже lose everything.
Everything for the house. Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come,
We'll see.
people, come, hose. Get the best right here.
That's it.
Він рискує, кстати. Він красавчик.
This'll be the one.
Блін, інтересно, я би в прошлий раз рисканув. Кинув одну. Ну. Може би виграв.
Thread, long and strong to sew up anything you need.
Та хватить уже, ну блін. Та ну йолки-пал, ну куди?
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Ну да, тобі ж нема чуть, у тебе куча грошей осталося.
Velvet, beautiful and functional.
50, ну, отлажувати.
No matter.
Не
It wouldn't have helped
Не
much
матер.
anyway.
Вірю, я повірив.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain.
Finished.
Something for everyone.
Фінішт. А чого ж ти ще не кинув? Що тут один? Ні, тут двойки немає, блін, сліпий.
Fabric, thread, buttons, laces. Come, people.
Ah, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Kettle the water.
No harm. Now if it came after 3.
Зараз зараз і всі, і останні гроші просру.
Strong linen, delicate
Now you.
velvet, beautiful and functional. Rooms for your house. Rakes and hoes for your feet. What else do you need?
Ні, це херня. Ні, не херня, треба робити отак і кидати ще раз. Херня.
Fabric, thread,
Та все вже, закінчуй, забирай мої гроші. От мені треба гроші на пиво. Да, йому 3 п'ятерочки там подай. Да. 3 одинички, ще там 1000, ще 50, да. О, ну він уже даже не цей, просто бере і кидає.
No luck to
Йому
Deutsch.
вже ще насрать, да, на все. Ну тут херня буде.
lace, linen, silk. Come right up and take some home.
Що там? Херня якась опять.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Друг, мені вже нема чого афрейд.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Да. А я отак роблю. Кидаю ще раз.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Ну, everything та everything. Що ще поробиш? Що поробиш? Я ж всі у тебе не більше, ніж 1000 поінтів. Тут або виграв, або не виграв.
This'll be the one. Now I'm for the chop.
Ну блін, мені 2 рази не повезло підряд.
All the field by
Зовсім комбо 0. Zero.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Да, все, зараз йому перестане не вести і зараз наб'є собі 5 мільйоночків.
We'll see. That's it.
Та ну не надо, все, досить. Хватить. Просто перестань грати. Стань банкротом і все. Все, він це отложив.
Should I, shouldn't I? No, I daren't.
Ну да, класно. Повезло. Хто б міг подумати, да? Чета кинем давай. Ну. На 100 більше, окей. Ну, хто б міг подумати. Піду я знову траву собирати. Не можна обікрасти.
What's the matter, laddie? Need to
А його можна вирубити. Ну ладно. Я щас до тебе ще вернусь, підожди. Щас вернусь до тебе. Капець в нього мої гроші, це пістець. Сидить довольний, забирав всі гроші в чувачка. Ще й баті пиво не понравилось.
Good health to you, Henry.
Тобі теж. Ой, це ми так? Прzeproшу, пані. З ким не буває. Так, що я там можу прокачати? Ого. Харизма. Це, звісно, навряд мені поможе забрати свої гроші.
God be with you,
О,
Henry.
налякала. Навіки слава. принципі, то скоро закінчаться всі кульбабки і кропива, і мені не буде де гроші заробляти. Реально вже мало трави сталося. Тут люди сидять, а ти тут з ногами стоїш грязними. Що дивишся на мене?
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy 'em before someone else
Дивишся на
does.
її кікумбери? Ех, село.
God's blessings.
Та, баєш.
Goodbye.
Let's have a word about the price.
Naturally.
Чесно, скільки в неї грошей сталося? Ну, небагато.
Agree?
Чувак з костями зараз самий багатий. На всю скалюцю.
For that amount I can be persuaded.
Так, окей, скільки в мене гривень? 30 гривень. Так, треба піти купити пива.
Henry,
Що в тебе є за пиво? Пиво.
I'll bring it right away.
Спасибо. І капусточкою так закусить.
Care to try your hand at dice?
Ладно, давай посивові ігри.
I can't wait to see how
Не на всі.
Welcome, Henry.
Come on up and see.
It's really going my way today.
Ні, сьогодні нема ідей.
We'll see. That's it. Finished.
А, блядь, це... А, тоді... Да, отак. Це може ще краще. Окей.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Що lose everything? Та ну такого бути не може. Ти бачив? 3400 за один раунд.
This'll be the one. I shouldn't have pushed it.
Так, що тут? 2, 3, 4, 5. Це нормально, да? Це не нормально. Мало. Що там? 5-5.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Бля.
Hardly worth talking about. We'll see.
Linen fabric, dyed and plain, something for everyone.
Повезло.
Shouldn't I?
Ну,
Shouldn't I? No, I don't.
Strong linen, delicate velvet, beautiful.
красавчик. Що тут? 1, 2, 3.
This'll be the one. That's it. Oh no.
Що, я трохи отигрався даже, чи що?
Sakra. I can't believe it.
Так, нам треба ще грати. Я в тебе тільки сіки отиграв. Тільки трошки. В тебе ще осталося
I've got a bit of coin today.
до самого вечора
Better way to
грати.
use it than a game of dice.
— 13, це типа все, що в нього є, чи що?
You're a brave soul
Ну,
taking me on.
сподіваюсь на
I'm
це.
not used to losing. Hardly worth
Та
talking.
йо. твою. Тепер ми з тобою помінялись місцями. Ну. Крути ще раз і просирай. Давай, і нічого. Блять.
Your turn.
Lucky Bastard. Так, а що в мене тут? 300. Ну, як хорошо, що в це время ще не було зоотрактористів.
This'll be the one.
Fabric, red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Ну да, я тебе виграю і піду, там батя пиво жде.
Now you.
Піздець, 1500 вже. Наколупав. Ладно, давай потихеньку, хорошо. Вдруг йому зараз не повезе. 100% не повезло. Заскрінив.
That's all.
Не повезло, in question. Тут було багато, тут треба було сейвити треба було.
We'll see.
Да.
Finish.
Пісець, блядь, йому стало 750 очків набрав. В яких ви ж там нещасних? Мені 2500. 2500.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Та помовчи, будь ласка. Помовчи.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
О, бачив. Ну, не afraid of anything.
Man, you'll lose everything.
Тут уже nothing to lose. Still not enough.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Блять. Ну все, тепер точно пиздець.
We'll see.
Це буде длитися до самого вечора. Це буде нескінченний матч.
That's it.
Я не розумію, як йому так везе, а мені не везе.
No
Чого?
point in pushing it.
Бо це його кубики. Там їх чимось накропив. Ну, блядь. Давай, ще раз кинемо. Давай. Повезло.
Not afraid of anything, eh? If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Та в якому місті тут going's good? Тут ніч nothing going's good. Тепер йому треба зараз проіграти, а мені потім виграти. Проіграв, конечно. Ну, блядь, ну проіграв, пиздець.
A bit of luck at last.
I feel a lucky throw coming my way. How about you?
We'll see.
Давайте, виграти надо, будь ласка. Господи Ісусе,
If I was in
поможи.
your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Та я не прийшов вас побачити, я прийшов поіграти. Гроші забрати свої.
That's it.
Що там? Нічого.
This'll be the one. Cursed luck.
Ну, ти пожаднічав не на перший раунд. 2, 3. Коротше, все, да, є? Хай буде. Поки виіграю, давити не треба. Коли проіграю, треба давити.
We'll see. That's all.
З таким сумним голосом сказав. Ох, що тут насипало? Ого. Ого. Це, звісно, сипнуло.
Headed for water, baskets for goods, and torches for the night. I have it all.
That'll do me.
Це в мене? Ого.
How in the name of all that's
Все, тебе всі гроші виграв? Все, встав, пішов. Ні, це не всі, в тебе було В тебе було більше. В тебе було набагато більше.
Welcome, Henry.
Там було більше, ніж 60. Ну. Ладно. Ще пособираю травички трохи. Треба в тьоті в магазині всі гроші забрати. Конвертувати траву в лаве. Як то кажуть. Блін, тут осталася трава, яка росте по одній штуці. І так впадло збирати. Той бур'ян по одному викапувати.
Good health to you. Good luck then.
В неї вже немає грошей. Ну, що я таке можу купити? Ну, шнапс в тебе, звісно, стоїть. Ну, покажи мені по грошам. Вина ось можна купити. Скільки 2 штучки.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Are we agreed?
Lows, drop the... See now? I knew we'd come to...
Наївся, як свиня. Це в нього ж всі мої гроші? Да.
Fabric, thread, buttons, lace.
Так, тепер треба баті пиво взяти ще раз.
I'm back.
I can see that. What's the matter?
I need another pitcher of ale. The last one wasn't cold enough for Father.
You want me to get it for you?
Right, and a smile from you.
Take care. are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
The furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing. Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Да, що таке? Треба хоч вмитися перед жінкою. Так, там, конечно, классно, но тут есть сундучок есть. Окей, я б хотів відкрити. Оп. О, треба було взяти цей. Ну, краще не грати. Я понял. А що мій же ж кубик знаходиться, ну, захований? І закритий від мене ж самого. Як його можна типу якось екіпірувати? Ні.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Fine lass, eh? Now stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it.
Уложив.
You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
Hello.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are.
Hello.
Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor.
Stasik.
Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders.
Там трохи нижче
I
написано.
want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Один, а не два. Це ще один.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al.
Це катсцена.
Carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to town, Merc! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Шпаку.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Та, блядь, не та кнопка. Яку кнопку з'їсти на коняку? Добрила гра.
Yeah.
To pošlapni tekve!
Left. Talmud is to the left, along the stream.
poszlak, mint egy tetvet! Kibaszok vele!
Kivelezlek, te fasz! Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Gyere, Dani! Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz! Run for it! Flee! To Talmberg!
Megöllek! Te büdös! Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomoronc!
Пець, які настойчиві мужики.
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
Ці воно гуляють, мужик на городі стоїть. Вони не в курсі. Тепер чех.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Пару часов назад тільки переїхав. Вітаю.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Спасибо.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Все, нога вже не болить.
God.
Та ні, це я.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation.
I hear you came from Skalitz today. It must have been terrible
Не, а за що репутацію?
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Мені кажеться, він мене якось недолюблює
When you're
оцим.
done, you can sleep in the
Солдатик.
chamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
Все по карманам розпихав. Ще й розбудили, да?
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
Mommy.
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzik. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzik himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better off, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible.
Może potem w следующем Stalker заведу.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
So Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
Спокійної ночі.
Move it, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back! Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Не
Come to the
дають поспати.
battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Спіть, спіть. Ого. Красиво.
All they have to do is...
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my command. All will live well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmud in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and is getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Farewell.
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig, what a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Rattay now.
Men, tonight we'll have triple patrols. Sort out the watches between you as always. And if I catch anyone boozing, playing dice or slacking off, I'll personally break every bone in his body. I want you to keep a close eye on everything nearby. Sigismund will surely have sent spies, and likely men as well, to follow the Skalitz people now he knows they've fled. Keep your eyes peeled, and report everything to me at once. Understood?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done to me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. I'll be with you.
Ніхера не видно. Там щось є. Чи то одного факела? Та тоді нічого не буде видно. Ну ладно, трохи видно.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh?
Mhm.
I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
Поняв. Дзеньки, дзеньки.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go! Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Біжи, біжи. Біжи, 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 біжи. Опа. Що тут у нас? Це мені треба. І... І все. О. Таке воно важке щось.
Jesus! We're gonna hit them like skeletons!
Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. We may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot! Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Ratsig Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that the Radzig Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzig Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Дипломатія.
Get on with you, Robard.
Good health to you.
Ну, не буде.
Good luck to you.
Ладно, поїхали додому. Ноги поламав.
They won't come back. Always in the evening, while there's still a bit of light.
Так, а ну в мене є, що їм продати? У мене там хавка якась порчена є.
God be with you.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
Ні, це я буду тобі продавати. Ось капуста спорчена. Морква підпорчується. Бурячок. Яблука.
Let's have a word about the price.
Aye.
What about this?
That's still too much. All right, so.
Все. Так, а тут чуваки грають в кості чи не грають в кості? Щось якось скучно сидите.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir
Ну,
Ratsig,
типа козак.
and what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
Типа як карти в дурака.
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging.
Were there many?
Indeed, but it was the Gutenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair, him and Wenceslas's cousin Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Gutenberg?
Why do you think?
I suppose because it has a strategic position and good fortifications, so it can be used as a base for raids, giving you control of the whole territory and good defences too, if you need them.
Not at all. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Gutenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Gutenberg silver is king.
So Gutenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favoured it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Gutenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Gutenberg, Sigismund killed 2 birds with 1 stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
Where did these Cumans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said, that they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
So Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
Never mind.
Ладно, окей. Втечу з замка. Де моя коняка? Це вкрасти, це не воно. О, це він.
Good day to you. What do you need?
I need to get out of here.
Says who? I've never seen you before in my life. And that's odd, seeing as how you're wearing our colors.
Ну, бо мені сказали цей. Сказали поїхати.
I'm Sir Robard's messenger. He's sending me to Ujis to find out if Sigismund's army has been giving them trouble.
I might believe you if I knew who you were. Who the hell are you?
I'm Yannick of Malashov. I haven't been here long, but if you had your eyes open, you would have noticed me. Now open the fucking gate, or I'll have to go and get Sir Robard, and you wouldn't want that, would you?
Oh, all right, all right.
Oh.
May the Lord watch over you.
Окей. Бувай, Радім. Так, тільки мені не в цю сторону треба їхати. Чесно, вони мене зараз не вернуть? Чи до них ще не допетрило? Все, пока. Тільки я п'яний, звісно. Да, не допетрили. Хоча це реально тупо. Отуда тільки пішла армія, а він туди їде батьків ховати. Я ж там все понімаю, ну. До цього не понімаю.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. Looks like they've already gone.
Ну, село вроді в цій стороні. Ні, воно там. З ким? Зі мною? Ну. Він перший раз побачив стільки трупів, тут ще й должно вонять згорівшими трупами. Тут запах несприятних. Ніхуя собі. Вся в'їбав мене. Хочу палку його забрати. Ну ладно, він мене не больно порізав. Ще нічого немає. О, я її знаю, я її продавав. Продавав квіти. Пиздец. В цього уголь купляв. Ну, це перший день був стрім. Та я хочу КСД перепройти. Потім, напевно, сталкера, а тоді, напевно, по скидкам взяти другий КСД і тоді його пройти.
Why would anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
Ну, а так, може не кожен день, може там через день, може. Не чаще, ніж до цього.
Answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to. До піче.
Ага. Ага. Що там, кстати, в Сакса? Ага, мене ловкості не спритності не хватає. А для сокирки, ну, сокиру можна буде вдіти. Так, хорошо, а на цей... От він вообще без стат, кстати. Хороший меч. Опа. Прикольні якісь штуки є. Налокітники. Блін, це теж похоже на ту торговку. Їх тут двоє. Красиво тут. А ну.
Answer to my prayers, just when I wanted to vent my rage on you. Fuck!
Ай! Ну, у цього вже якась зелька є. Неа.
sword in his hand.
На мобілки не граю.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. Why? Not you.
Це моя дівка.
It wasn't supposed to be you, Blue. Just wait a moment. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you like this.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll find the one who did this to you. I remember his face. I'll find him. But first, I have to find this shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Це я під цим деревом в кості грав. Тут був стіл з сільцями. Ми сиділи і грали. Я так в цього чувака всі гроші і не виграв назад. Да, він мене обідрав. Ну, він мене обідрав, потім я його обідрав, потім він мене обідрав. А потім я трохи отигрався, і він сказав, що все, я не хочу грати, і все. Він собі оставив гривень, може, 10.
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips?
З 60.
Not the butcher's. But isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
Ах ти гандончик.
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing here? What are you doing here?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the humans wanted to... They meant to violate her, and God knows what else.
No, I don't know. What do I care? They probably raped her and killed her like all the others. Her misfortune. Right now, I've got to take care of myself.
Would you lend me that spade? I have to dig a grave, and I can't find another.
What's it worth to you? I see you have a fine sword. I'll gladly trade you my spade for that. How did you come by it anyway?
Take the spade, and you can have the sword. You can have it right up your ass.
You think you can talk that way just because you've got a sword?
Bullshit. I don't know much about sword fighting.
Suits me. I'll knock your teeth in then.
Ніхуя собі. Сіс. Нічого собі.
Fucking hell!
Нічого собі. Це він навалює. Тут блока немає. Я ще зараз меч достану.
That's right. Turn tail and
А
run,
ну,
you
іди сюди.
bastard.
Секунд. Так, а лопата де? Зато я прокачався. Чуть-чуть.
This is a good place. You're gonna like it.
So, let's get to it. Damn it all.
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Ах ти гандончик.
What do you want?
Zbyszek? Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it anymore. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard.
Коротун.
As you like. Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Ну все, щас я тобі. Коротун. Ноги поукорочую.
Shit! Fuck.
Ще й своїх воно шпорить. Ох, їба. Ага. Це в нього дрин, звісно.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me. This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? And now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, go fuckers!
The games are over.
Це тільки пролог закінчився. Це тільки саме начало. Та може їх 60, може 70, 60, напевно. Може 50. Не помню. Ну, якщо спідранить, то можна пройти за пару днів. Вона не те, щоб така дуже довга. Я хочу позакривати сайд-квести, DLC пройти. Це, да, десь на пару тижнів буде. Типічний сон з температурою 38,5.
Do you need some help?
Henry! There's work to be done. Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Henry, can you hear me?
Get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
You still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any
Це
good
жінка.
Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back. You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Треба качатися.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it.
Яка замурзана така.
Let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much
Грязнуля.
longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know
Мені
Sir
можна.
Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of a coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
Напиши ти свій, я потім тебе добавлю.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Треба нажертися, поки воно все не попортилося. У мене тепер немає що їсти. Так, слабий для цього. Це сокиру можна взяти. Цю херню треба викинути. Так, ну це хороше поки що, нехай лежить. І це поки скинуть. Окей, квести з DLC, це потім прийде. Так, коротше, на сьогодні тоді все. Це, виходить, пройшли пролог. Ну, тоді в следующий раз, наверное, завтра, може в п'ятницю. Коротше, ось ссылка на телегу. Більше чат, приконектився. чат не работает. Коротше, телега з анонсами. Або завтра, або на вихідних. Будемо проходити цю херню далі. Не матюкайся. Привіт, Хітомі. Пізно прийшла. Все вже закончилось. Все, коротше, давайте тоді до слідуючих стрімів. Угу. Так, ще ми зараз зробимо отак. Одну секунду.